I was sitting here watching something and fell asleep. I woke up feeling kind of, I don't know, it's very beautiful outside. Um, I would like to go to something, but I can't. There's like 50, 11 um, bicyclists down there. Like there's tents and all kinds of stuff everywhere, so I can't even go to the park. Just to, like, 'cause it's really nice and pretty outside. But I don't know. I kind of miss baby right now, so I'm gonna be honest with y'all. So we had Ten of Wands and we got the Queen of Swords. Okay, someone's being left out or feeling left out or something to that effect. Okay, I'm stuck. So take that as it resonates. Okay. All right. Let me take this jacket off. So did y'all see Ponyboy's cage I'm fixing to go buy? I'm gonna go buy that probably Tuesday. I see it on the, I posted it on the community page. Alright, tell me what collector needs to know. Daggum. Cruelty, misuse. Somebody's got a voodoo doll or something. Someone's made a voodoo doll out of you. Someone's playing with some kind of voodoo doll. For sure. It says cruelty. The heart. There's so I'm telling you. What's collector need to know? It says the Ace of Cups. Using children. This is a revolution, a war, defenses, a lead. Stepping up. Being someone's very passionate about something. Why is the Nine of Swords out here? Someone's holding up all the signs. Someone's seeing the signs, y'all. You see all the signs? Someone's holding up all the signs here. Being the leader. Not backing down. For some kind of highest good. What's this Nine of Swords? Disappointments. There's some kind of falling out. Possibly with a child or a disagreement with maybe your child, collective. It says the Mage in reverse. It says truth, but it's in reverse. It says truth restored. It says divine gifts. Someone's not believing in some type of gift. Not answering the call. Looks like someone with a badge. It's in reverse. In the upright, it says a signature. Oh God. Now I see it. It looks like someone signed something that they shouldn't have signed. That it wasn't theirs to sign. There's some kind of signs here, okay? Look. Signs, signs, signs. Everywhere signs. This is 5 cups. Something broken down in a friendship or a relationship. Family. Because of envy. Because someone had something and the other one didn't like it, so they broke it. They didn't like the fact that someone had it. Kind of like, I don't know, you're 2 little kids, right? And y'all playing with a doll. And then the one wants the doll. The other one just don't want the other one to have it. So they tear the head off of it. It says the Tower in reverse. So something is balancing out. Something is being exposed. Look, it's mirroring. You see that? It says debauch. from somebody's choices. This is about a point of view. Someone realizes how they've been acting over envy. Let me read the Tower in reverse. It's like someone had an aha moment. Like, you know, it's like they're saying, like, by me fucking them over, I'm just fucking myself over. You know what I'm saying? It's like they're realizing that. By me going against them because I was jealous of something they might get, then I'm screwing myself and them over. Okay? Tower in reverse. It says, avoidance of change, delay, avoidance of truth. This is, it suggests that you may be resisting the change that requires or postponing the inevitable. The Tower card serves as a reminder that sometimes avoiding change or truth can lead to greater upheaval in the long run. I'm telling you, someone's having like an aha moment about the choices that they made. They were sacrificing somebody they love. Somebody sees the signs. Because that's seeing the signs without a doubt. Defenses. This is like someone is always on the defense at you because they're jealous of you. It's like everything you do, everything you say is wrong, it's dumb, you're not intelligent, there's no way they would ask for your advice. I mean, they put it out there like that. Because they're jealous of that you're extremely smart. I'm telling you, this person, they're having some kind of epiphany about their actions and how it's going to come back to fucking haunt them. Do you understand? They're like, fuck, what have I done? What did I do? I sacrificed who I respect and love the most. Went against something. And they're realizing it. What does that matter? It's the mage in reverse. Somebody that's gifted that's denying their gifts. It says, cooking up something about money. Money is on their mind. It was all about money, y'all. They sacrificed something for money. I'm telling you, they cut something up for money. They did it for money. This temptation. So they cut it up for this money right here. And now they're stuck. Okay, so tell me about this Ace of Cups going from this Knight of Pentacles to the Ace of Cups. It says the Princess of Pentacles, the kindergarten teacher. You taught this person something. I'm telling you, you're the one I love the most. So I sacrificed your ass and let her cry. Well, as long as I got rain, let her go. This money will ease all my pain. I'm telling you. Okay, y'all think it doesn't resonate, but you taught him something about faith. You taught him something about self-will. You taught him something about shame on you for trying to sacrifice me. That's what you taught him. It's a spiritual war, y'all. The signs are all here. It says 9 of Cups, happiness. You fought it with happy. You were abundant with happy and joy and self-care, self-love, and knowing who the fuck you are. I'm telling you, you fought these attacks. Now this person is living in total regret. Tell me what the signs are, this revolution. Because you're stepping up into your lead by... See her smiling? See her teaching? You got some kind of following. This person's feeling regretful for their immaturity. Something about the past. Because it's a knight and a princess. It says the Hierophant and worry about someone's fate. This person sold his soul. I'm telling you, look, someone made him into Frankenstein. No soul. He sold his soul, y'all, for money. Now he's sick. Is something wrong with his heart? Yep, it's his heart. Mm-hmm. Because you was his heart. This person sacrificed the one he loved the most, and he sees something clearly now. He's sick. He's dying. And whoever it was, look, he sees you. I swear. You're the one he loves most. An earth angel. He was trying to sacrifice you. I promise you he was. For money. Living in regret. And whoever he was messing with, they was out for money too. Okay? But he perceived it as that person was in love with him as like he was with them. But they wasn't. It was all very stagnated. Scientology kind of shit. He sacrificed his love for you for somebody that didn't love him. They just wanted to do the money thing with him. You understand? And now he's sick. And where are they? He's sick all along, looking, going, well, this money can't take care of me. It ain't doing shit for me. I don't feel no kind of love from it or nothing. He's examining himself. He's examining himself like, what the fuck did I do? It's like he sacrificed himself to die because he sacrificed you to die. But he's got money. He's just about to die. He got the money. That's what it was all about. He got the fucking money, but he's gonna die. It's like, isn't it ironic? I'm telling you, and you've done recovered and healed over this, whatever this is. I'm telling you, you turned to God. Look, it says the dancer, the princess of wands. You recovered, look. A Cancer, a 6 and a 9. Victory, champion. You overcome. You came back. You never gave up. Your dancing is like inspiration. And so is the 6 of wands. Victory. Balancing, faith, expression, influences. So you tapped into your abundance. This person's trying to figure out what he's going to do here. Being divinely guided. Knight of Dunes in the 5 of Dunes. Whoa. The Empress. He's going to give everything to the Empress. Everything. It says big change, peace, frugality, and strife. Divinely guided to complete this. A celebration. You may be going to New York, y'all. New York sure is big time showing up. Look, gonna ask you to be the boss of some kind of fucking business that he started. And when he got sick, all them people disappeared on him. I'm telling you, he's gonna ask you to be the boss. You're the perfect fit. I can't even make it up. Y'all, it says the Aeon, the Star, the Fool, and the Universe. The Universe bouncing everything out. He took everything from you. He took everything fucking from you. Sacrifice you. And now you're getting all and plus some. That's so perfect, Universe. How's that for a happy ending, Collective? How's that for a fucking happy ending? And you don't have to deal with his headache ass. Because he's going on. He's moving on to his Red Master, I guess. I guess he's going on to his red master. I don't know. But he's giving you everything that he accumulated by that red master on this earth. I can't make it up. This is some kind of game changer. He's made a decision. He's about to make his move. Telling you, look, remembering. He's remembering who deserves this. Probably the one that he sacrificed. That's probably the one. I mean, seeing how you were the one sacrificed, it's got your name written all over it to get the reward for it, right? I mean, even Jesus says, whatever's got Caesar's name on it, that belongs to Caesar. What's got my Father's name on it belongs to me. This is yours. I have no idea how you're going to get it. But there it is. 10 of them. Ooh, it says the public defender. Look, it's something about your work. Your work exposing this. This person's been watching you. I'm telling you, they feel guilty. They're a fan. This person who betrayed you is a big fan, big fat fan. They watch you all the time. They know you're telling the truth. Look, you've been teaching. I'm telling you, this is something to do with your work, collective. This person watches you all the time. You're going to get like rewards for your work. But you know what? The previous reading said, don't even think about it. Just don't even. In order for it to come through. Okay, so put them together, okay? Because it says, I feel giddy. If that's, I feel giddy all of a sudden. So y'all take that as it resonates, because I wasn't feeling giddy. This hits the rock star. Some of us strive to be a rock star, and then there's some of us who are just born to be a rock star. And he strived to be one, so much so that he sold his soul. And you collective, you could have told him that years and years ago that he wasn't a rock star. Would he have listened to you? I don't know. He didn't listen. I mean, damn. Fucking look. You've been trying to be a rock star since you was, what, 13 or 14 years old? Here you are in your late 40s. You gonna sacrifice collective for you to be a rock star? Come on now. In your late 40s? Really? Okay, but some of us are meant to be rock stars. We could just be pulled right out of the fucking crowd at, I don't know, 50. Oh, you're the star. That's how they pick stars. These stars don't just practice for 90 fucking years, okay? These people just are picked out of the to be the star. Okay? And you told him this motherfucker, well, you keep on practicing. I mean, damn, you going to practice off a lot. Well, you better keep on motherfucking practicing, because you're not good. But I'm going to tell you, oh, you sound fine. Just because if I say any different, you'll fucking bitch a hissy and your lip will start quivering. Ooh, that person that I'm talking about is a Leo all day long. Motherfucker has to have that stroking of that ego, or they will fucking come and try to scratch your face off. I'm telling you, if you don't stroke their ego, they will come and try to scratch your face off. Just out of sheer, because they think they have the power. They think they can. They will. But when a big old fucking lion is messing with the little bitty crab, that little bitty crab just looks at him and says, "Motherfucker, scratch my shell." What the fuck you think you about to do? When I just go over there and pinch your toe, you'll be crying like a tiny little baby. So, act bad. Act bad. Okay, you're so tough. Plain and simple. Look, it says don't get trapped. It says don't get trapped in your mentals, physical, or social. There's some kind of blockages and interference. It says disappointment. Yeah, I'm sure they're disappointed. I mean, it says new possibilities. I'm pretty positive they're disappointed. I mean, here they are, pushing 60. Still don't got a fucking album. Don't make me fucking laugh. Oh my God. I'm being dead ass serious. I'm being dead ass serious, y'all. This motherfucker sold his soul for money. I think I got ashes on my head. I think. What the fuck? A motherfucker sell they soul got anything to do with my life? Like, I don't understand that. It's all over the fucking place, though. I mean, motherfuckers be like, oh, I choose to sell my own soul, so kill blase, blase, and blase for my soul. What the fuck? Where? What? Say what? You sold what was yours that God gave to you. So I gotta die? What do I gotta die for? It wasn't my decision for you to sell your fucking soul. Do you understand? Why do they make them kill somebody that don't have nothing to do with it? It's not even their free will. It don't have nothing to do with them. Why? Right before I started this, I watch this dude named Tyler all the time. And he, I don't know, breaks into shit, goes into shit, gets into trouble all the fucking time. But he was like watching all them motherfucking Scientologists down there in Clearwater Beach, down there, and how they bought up all the businesses, and it's all real private. Everything's real private, and he kept getting run off, and he was dressed up like them. He was trying to get in the building. That shit was so fucking funny. But it was talking to the effect, to the depths of how these motherfuckers think, man, and it's crazy. These motherfuckers go in there and give them every fucking dime penny they get, they make everything. Now, if you're against Scientology, and you knew, we'll say, Bub, okay? Bub decided he was going to be in Scientology, okay? Bub's wife decided she was going to be in Scientology. Okay, now, if you say, that's a cult, them motherfuckers are told not to never talk to you again. And if they do talk to you again, they kicked out of the show. So they're kicked out of giving all their money to these people that are to the point. The dude is in the news right now for worker cruelty. These motherfuckers, the David guy that's in charge of the fucking Scientology shit, not the Ron Hubbard guy. The David guy that's like in charge of it all. Being charged with fucking abusing his workers, kicking them in the head and shit while they laying on the ground, where he done made them get up out of their desk and lay on the ground for humiliation. Kicking them in the head and shit. These Scientologists are fucking shot out. What? Okay, what have they brought to the table? That's what I want to know. This motherfucker, the Scientologist shit has been going on for what? A good majority of my life. So we're going to say 38 years at least, if not longer. Okay? How long has it been going on? And what has it brought to the table? Tom Cruise and John Travolta. I haven't seen them nothing. Oh, this is due to Scientology. This is how humans will elevate due to Scientology. But nothing has come out of it. There's a couple of crimes and a couple of unsolved mysteries that's come out of Scientology. There's people have escaped it. But have you heard any positive at all? In any kind of fucking way, shape, or form have you heard positive from this fucking Scientology shit? Even from Tom Cruise. But he's still involved in it. But he can't have nothing to do with his child. He can't have nothing to do with his ex-wife. He can't have nothing to do with none of his ex-wives. Because they're all out of Scientology. They all got out of it. So what does that make... What did they do? Nothing. They trap people and take all their money and brainwash them. Because I have not seen nothing at all positive that says, okay, this is because of Scientology. Anybody? Anybody at all can tell me something that come out of Scientology that was positive and good, that it's so positive and good that it deems having a whole fucking religion over it for years and years upon years upon years upon years, that these cops are even part of Scientology, so they allow them to do crimes because they're contributing to the community by buying up a bunch of buildings. How is that contributing to the community? Because all them buildings are fucking closed off and locked. Every one of them fucking buildings that they bought in that plaza are closed and locked with blacked out windows. How is that contributing to the community? How is that even enticing to the police to want to be a part of it? That they have shut down the community pretty much. The Scientologists did. Go look up Clearwater fucking Beach, Florida. Whole big old huge gap of it. It's shut down. The plaza, downtown, is just shut down. It's all the way around like 3 blocks of buildings with this brownish color fucking sticky paper on them. And these people going in and out, wearing their uniform, their OT uniforms. What are they studying? Has anybody ever heard what they're studying? I know they carry around this Scientology Bible. I know they carry it around. It tells you that you gotta like rid yourself of everything and anything. And just work. You don't supposed to hear nobody say nothing. You don't supposed to acknowledge them. You don't supposed to have any kind of, unless they're a Scientologist. It's very weird and quiet. Like, what are they doing? What are they doing? What could they possibly be doing? Because they work like 19 hours a day. So by the time Tyler gets to them, these motherfuckers is tired as fuck, and they do not want to be fucked with and asked questions. Because anytime, say like Tyler walks up to them to talk to them, and they're like, oh my God, now the Scientologist guys are looking at me because you're fucking talking to me, and now I'm going to be punished because you're talking to me. That's the way they look at them. What kind of fucking religion is that? I mean, it's crazy. And I know for a long, long time, they was really trying to get people, to recruit people to Scientology. Now, they don't want no more people. They don't want them to have nothing to do with, don't knock on their door. And used to, it was a whole nother story. They was trying to recruit everybody when Tom Cruise and John Travolta and all them got involved. But now, they're like, we don't want no recruits. Get the fuck off our property. We got enough. We got enough. We don't want you. I mean, pretty much saying that. It's wild. It's wild. And you know, they don't believe in... It's so crazy because it's Scientology. You would think that they would believe in, like, pills and taking pills and stuff like that because that's science. Okay? They don't. They don't believe in you getting any kind of health care. Like, any kind of... That you're supposed to just die after working 19, 20 hours every day. No kind of health care. These people are like completely and utterly, totally devoted to it. Why? Why? I don't get that. I mean, what kind of fucking brainwashing is really going on in there? They got something putting on their heads and they machines on their heads. So, I mean, you bound to turn and make a scene today, ain't you? He's over there, damn. Let me show y'all, cause he's wanting y'all to see. Apparently, playing with them damn battery holders to them damn vines. Let's look at him. Pony boy, your ass is a nut. No, he's playing with the. Oh, I see what he's playing with. He's playing with that evil eye. Oh, he's so damn crazy. Pony boy. So last night I put, you see that box sitting on the table right there? I put his stuff in it. Look, I think he hears me talking about it. He's so fucking funny. This bird is like really got a real personality, y'all. More than y'all see. Okay? Y'all see him doing crazy shit, but he's like this all the time. Like he's got a super personality. Like a personality. Okay? And last night, because I was trying to figure out how I was going to transport him or whatever. Trying how I was going to put him in my car and stuff, you know. But I've been already looking for a bird cage. Y'all seen the cage that I was putting up there. But last night I put... Y'all, it's so fucking funny. I had this little ladder. I took this little ladder and I put it in here. Okay? And I had it going down right here. Y'all, I can't help but laughing. It's funny. Because he's goofy ass. Okay? I had it sitting right there on the table. He was on that mirror. He looked over there and looked out. He was on that mirror looking like, fucking doing my toys. Okay. I thought I was going to die. That motherfucker was funny, right? And he said, you know what's up there? It's a Mott's box, okay, from fruit gummies, okay? It's torn up. I got it ripped and put up there. So he's got it flattened out like a stage. Because he'll sit down in the down in the corner part, right? He'll sit in that part. Okay, so he's got it flattened out like this, and he'll sit down in this part. I got that ladder out of there. Brought it right over there. He's watching me the whole time. I said, I put it down in this. Okay, pony boy, you got to go down in here, okay? He'll walk over to the edge of that thing and say, look down in there like that. I thought I was going to roll up. I said, shut up, you stupid bird. He said, bitch it. And he went, bitch, like he was calling me a bitch. And he went in his cage. He started walking around in the cage like, what the fuck have you done in here? He was going all in places like he don't normally go. Like looking around going, what have you done in my shit? Okay. Then he acted like he couldn't reach his food. Okay, but he can. He can reach his food just fine. But he's being like drama about it. Okay, and that's when I said, look at him. Because he was sitting with one arm like he was holding on to the side of the cage. He had the other one like this. And he acted like he couldn't get to his food. I was going, bird, quit. Okay, you're being ridiculous, okay? So then he come out. So I went and got the ladder and I put it back on there, right? And when I did that, this joker gonna go fly to his cage, get in his cage, just walk up that ladder and then just come back out and sit over there most of the night. Like, yeah, I'm glad you put that back where it belongs. I was like, Bird is crazy. He's a lunatic. All right, it's saying something about worrying about some kind of inheritance or work. No, it says quit worrying about these hateful people. Because that's the Eight of Cups. I thought it was something else. You're about to be from rags to riches, collective. These hateful people are going away. They're being cut out. Just like that guy was cutting them carrots while he was looking at that chocolate cake. Somebody's having a tower moment. Something's being ripped away. Because they're dying. They're sick. Somebody's definitely sick. Look at that. Partnership. Two. Man, I'm telling you, this looks like some kind of two people doing the same kind of work. That's on the bottom. What is this about this worry? These are coming out in reverse. It says for you not to worry about a damn thing. It says don't worry about a damn thing, baby doll. Good news is coming to collective. For sure. It's leading up to. It says time for you to relax. Look. These are both like a fountain. Both of them. Oh. Y'all, I just got triggered like a mug. Holy crap. All of my entirety of my life. And I know all of y'all too. Everybody. Every single one of y'all sitting in here right now. I know for sure. So all these statues and shit. How they got perfect veins and perfect, like, little paper cuts on their fingers and shit, okay? So there was a technique back in the day, because, we have problems, where to bury the dead all over the world. It's always happened. It's always been a thing. That there's a problem how to bury the dead. So at this given point in time, they come up with this solution that they bronze the people. They bronze them, they statue them, they sometimes concrete them. That they just, instead of putting them in the ground and burying them, that this was some kind of in hopes that someone may encounter the statue and have like a resonant feeling or something, like it's a living grave. Those statues are living graves. And it says it in the one of them books. I want to say it's in one of them fucking Freemason Bibles or something. Freemasons will swear to you that their Bible says the same thing as the regular Bible does, but it don't. It don't. It looks like it does, though. It has all the apocryphas, all that stuff in it, but it has little small details that are changed. Because, the devil, God said, don't change my word. Don't change it. Okay? But the devil's going to do everything he can to go against God. He'll change one little tiny word, and it'll make the whole sentence mean something else. You understand? That kind of shit. But I was watching that. I think I fell asleep last night watching it because I was very interested in it. About them statues. All of my life, I looked at them statues, man, and I'd be like, one thing I want to know is why did they put it there? Why are you putting this statue right here in the middle of this fountain when this is a I don't know, tailor that was known to be a drunk, and y'all got this statue of him in the middle of town, and then y'all call him, then because y'all didn't know exactly who he was, so y'all put him down and write him down as one of our historical leaders. Y'all say, oh, that must have been Paul Revere. Paul Revere. That's who that is. They have no clue who it is. Because this statues was created like in Tartarian times. It's some kind of It's one of those knowledges that they carried before we got dumbed down. How to like statuefy the dead, instead of putting them in a grave, which is, it's not a bad concept. But can you imagine all the dead people all over the world that have been put in copper and bronze and stuff? They was everywhere. All the dead was just standing right there beside you in their statue form. Like everywhere you looked, there'd be a dead person. I mean, but yeah, there's no possible way. Those motherfuckers wasn't even. They wasn't even. Look, and it shows on being like some of the animals that they used. It shows like when they go through the layers of it, it'll show like that the first dip was, say, metal, and then the second dip was like gold, but then the third dip was concrete. And I'm going, like, what? Did they think concrete was more like lasting or something? But yeah, like that. And then it might be marble after that. Like they took like 6 or 7 steps to make these statues. And how in fuck, I don't care who you are now, they would have had to have stood these fucking statues in this type of fucking way. And then did that motherfucker. How? How did they do that? That part right there. Because some of them, man, the one with the veil, that lady with the veil, that just, to me, that is no explanation for it. There's no explanation for that. How they got these see-through veils on and they're made out of concrete or marble. How? It's spell work, yeah. There must have been a creature like a Medusa. Because, I mean, she was talking about, so take that as it resonates. There must have been some type of creature like that. But did y'all know that in 2 days, March 3rd, tickling real bad right there every time I try to say this. On March 3rd is the blood moon. Understand, in the ancients, they used to have 13 months. March is the first month. March is the first month, y'all. Okay? That's how it starts. But March 3rd is the blood moon. It is the portal to start the reset. Okay? Because it says the blood moon and the sun will be like sackcloth. The moon will turn to blood. Okay? Before the coming of the great day. But in March they're going to disclose. You know that Trump right now is in the process of signing over to the disclosure of the aliens being in existence. We're about to hear all that in March. We're about to hear all about the aliens being real. Okay? And April 1st, which is Jesus' birthday, also known as April Fool's. Okay? That's when the big opening of the sky and shit will come. April 1st or April 10th, one of those two. April 10th followed me my whole entire life. Like my whole life. So probably April 10th. I'm just telling y'all that this is life as we know it. I've been trying to tell y'all I've been trying to prepare y'all for a year, for a solid year, I'll say. A life as we know it. Told y'all to be prepared to see dragons flying in the sky, fucking aliens walking among us, walking around among us, right with us. And it'd be just normal as hell. It's crazy. And look, I was watching this thing about Jim Carrey. The new Jim Carrey, guess who that is? That's Ethan Hawke. The Jim Carrey they got out right now, it's not Jim Carrey. Jim Carrey's played a lot of roles, y'all. But the guy that's playing Jim Carrey right now is Ethan Hawke. Go look him up. He looks spitting image of fucking Ethan Hawke. It's crazy. Yeah. 420 is Hitler's birthday. Did you know that? 420 is Hitler's birthday. Look, it says somebody tried to... Look, this is all about a spiritual war. Something's going to happen real quick. Look, we got the kindergarten teacher, the devil. This is some kind of being taught some kind of spiritual lesson. It says the Aeon from temperance. With the swiftness, which is the wheel of fortune. The high priestess, the rock star. It says some kind of, this is some kind of gaining mastery over something. Your skills. Gaining mastery over your skills gonna bring in the wheel of fortune. Take it as it resonates, y'all. Gaining mastery over your, I'm gonna say expectations more than anything. Gaining the mastery over it. Don't he look totally different? Because he looks just like Ethan Hawke. Now. He does look just like Ethan Hawke now. Because he was looking all crazy-fied. You know, he's been out of the... Because of social media and such, we see these people as like always on the like they don't never be off camera. But they are off camera. And Jim Carrey's been out of the loop for quite some time since, well, actually it all started when he became Biden. When he became Biden, we stopped hearing about him. You know how he used to go holler and scream like Kanye? Holler and scream like Kanye. Well, when he became Biden, he quit doing that. So he was out of the loop. Well, when he came back for the Grammys or whatever that show he was at, that's not him. Because he's actually doing a movie. He's that guy. Jim Carrey is playing that guy that ain't got no nose. He's like a superhero kind of guy. He's missing a nose. What the fuck is his name? And his hairline's a little bit further back than Jim Carrey's, but Jim Carrey's doing a movie. Yeah, he looked different a couple of years ago, didn't he? I mean, it's like 2 years ago or something. He looks like a wholly different guy, because he is. This is a different person. Somehow they have figured out the technique of soul transfer, y'all. That's on everything. Y'all go look it up. Too many of them are speaking about it. Who was saying that? Might have been Orlando Bloom. Could have been him. He says, okay, so like you see Peter come out of the house. Peter comes and gets in the car with you. You're riding down the road with Peter. Peter starts to speak and you think it's Paul. And you're going, wait a minute, you sound like Paul. And Peter says, what are you talking about? And you say, wait a minute, you don't even act like Peter. Or like, what is going on here? And they go, I don't know what you're talking about. But they're a different person. And look, when they transfer these souls, because you know people keep saying it's clones. Not sure about that. Not sure about that. They could have cloned bodies. They could have bodies that they use to transfer into. But I want y'all to know that Britney Spears Jeffrey Epstein did experiments on Britney Spears, okay? Because she was at the island at the same time, around that same time. She was at that island, and they killed her. They have killed Selena Gomez. They took her baby from her and killed her. Killed her off. Because look, that demon or whatever can't completely take over the vessel until the other soul is dead. Till the other soul is dead or something to that effect. But think about it now. You seen the movie Fallen with Denzel Washington? All they gotta do is touch you. So be careful about folks touching you. I thought about that the other day. This man, I was just standing in line and he decided that he was gonna pay for my cigarettes and shit. And I turned around and said, "Oh, thank you." And I gave him kind of a hug. And he was like, you know, trying to get a little fresher than that. And I was like, like that. I kind of backed up, you know, because he was like doing this. I don't know, you just kept trying to do all that. And I was like, "Oh, thank you so much." And he was like, said something. I don't know why he decided to pay for my stuff. But it was like something, I don't know, it just felt like something. Like he could have maybe have possibly been trying to transfer something to me. Like, you know. Because let me tell y'all, when they're like, we'll call the demons parasites. The walk-ins, they're parasites. And they actually have a physical form. It's small. You just can't see it. It looks tiny, but in the spirit world, it's like covers the entire back, all the way down the spine, the whole thing. Do you understand? It's an attachment, a parasite, a spiritual parasite. You understand? So when you hug somebody or shake their hand, or somebody could just walk past you in the grocery store and just skim your arm, trade off their parasite. Because the demon is constantly looking for a new host all the time. And the more innocent the host is, the better. Know these things. Y'all need to know these things. I mean, I can't believe I probably have told y'all stuff like this, but y'all need to know these things. It's that easy for someone to transfer their demon to your life. It's that easy. That's a common thing. Right now, we're very close to the Mardi Gras and all that stuff down there in New Orleans. I'm telling you, they do that fucking shit on a fucking daily. Look, we got folks on TikTok say, look, we got folks on TikTok to warn you about the witchcraft and shit that goes on down in Mardi Gras that you need to pay attention to. There's actual whole fucking sites made about this to watch out what they do in New Orleans when you go to Mardi Gras. If you don't ever try to go to the back streets. Never. There are actual, real, true, real to life, they live in, breathing among us vampires. And they're all over the back streets of New Orleans. Don't get lost. You'll get lost forever. Forever. Never walk anywhere. Don't walk anywhere whatsoever alone during this time. And to say that, also the neighboring state, even the neighboring counties around that little area right there, because they're trying to take people for sacrifices. Because this is the beginning of the year. I really need y'all to understand that witchcraft and satanic, their calendar is different than ours, than a regular people calendar. Okay? Their calendar is different. This is the beginning of the year for them. They got to start off by sacrificing. in order for it to take throughout the year for them to have wealth and so on and so forth. They'll come up and try to bump your elbow. They'll try to bump your elbow with their elbow. They call it, and they'll also use the word, the switch. Pay attention to the signs. They'll say the words, the switch, when they're doing this, when they're trying to transfer, when they're trying to tap you or hug you or shake your hand. They'll say the words because they got to tell you the truth. They have to tell you the truth in order for the ritual to take. Yep, stay away from the downtown square for sure. For sure. Don't go downtown New Orleans. I'm telling y'all. And if you get drunk, you know those beads that they hand out that it's supposed to be for lifting up your shirt or what have you. Those beads are markers. They mark the people. They mark the people with those beads. They say, okay, the ones with the gold beads, those are our targets. They mark them. You see, all the beads are different colors. You might get a whole shit ton of bunch of different color beads. Like a bunch of different color ones. But there's going to be a dominant color in that. I'll tell you, I know this for a fact because my ex-husband was a truck driver. He went to New Orleans during Mardi Gras. He come back with about 25 or 30 packs. It's still in the package of those. There's about, I don't know, 50 strands of beads in each one of them. And you could obviously see them laying there. Different colors. Like, okay, like this pack had all the colors, like all the colors of the rainbow in it. But it when it was laying there full, it looked green. Like it looked more green than anything. This pack looked more gold. This pack looked more red. Even though it was a bunch of them together. Like a whole shit ton of them. Like you would put them on, all of them together at one time. And the tone of them look red. You wouldn't have no clue. You wouldn't have no idea that you was being marked. Because everybody's wearing these beads. But you're being marked. Especially if somebody came up to you and put it around your head. Know these things. Know these things. Okay? Because that bead represents a circle. Those beads that go around your neck represents a circle. To like make you zombified. Like not remember shit. It's all ritual stuff, y'all. I'm telling you. Yeah, they turn them in to be used again. Look, I don't feel like that was an accident. Earth Angel. Nothing is an accident, I don't feel like. I mean, you could, but subconsciously, and check this out, something else I was checking out. I wish I could have some kind of, like, back in the day when it was a big, popular thing, we had turntables, and we could take an album, and we could turn the album around and hear it, okay? We could turn the album around and hear it. But now, we don't have anything like that. At one time, they had tape recorders that would play songs and stuff in reverse, okay? But they're talking about, like, normal, regular people and what they're really, truly saying. Okay, let me think. How can I say this? Who was it? Someone said, okay, there was one small step for mankind. No, that was one small step for man. One giant leap for mankind. Okay? Well, if you play that backwards, he says, we didn't land on the moon or something like that. Okay? The moon landing's fake or something to that effect. Okay? Hey, how are you doing? But just, Britney Spears, she's singing in a song, and if you play it backwards, it says, help me, something like that, okay? But it's like they're doing studies on it. Because y'all remember back in the day when Judas Priest and Ozzy was getting fucking, like, attacked for their music being played backwards and it says something else, okay? But they wasn't necessarily doing that on purpose, okay? It's something to do with the spirit speaking the truth behind the mask of what you're really saying. Is y'all go look that shit up. It was really, really, really cool. Really. Yeah, the backward masking. Okay, well, they're saying there's a guy that's doing a study saying it's not backwards masking. It's not. It's not. They're not deliberately, like, recording something backwards and putting it on there. They're not deliberately doing that. Okay? It's a spiritual thing, is what they're saying. That because the rock stars and stuff are like, how the fuck could we possibly do that? Like, how could we say shit in reverse and it play through the music that sound normal, like music, right? So the rock stars are going, there's no way, like, because they can't, they're like, no, there's no way. But it's something to do with spirit. Now, because listen to this now. He was supposed to say that was one giant leap for man, or wait, that was one small step for a man. That was what his speech was. It said, that's one small step for a man, one giant leap for mankind. But he didn't say that. He said one small step for man, one giant leap for mankind. And if you play it in reverse, it says the moon landing's fake. We didn't land on the moon. We're not on the moon, or something like that. Like the true subconscious is coming through because he knew it was a fake. So when he was saying it, the true subconscious said it, the truth, in reverse. Ain't that crazy? And that is a trippy concept because it makes you think now. Because Jesus says, watch your words. Watch your words, watch your words, watch your words. Because the enunciation and things of them in reverse says something totally different. It says what your true spirit is speaking. Because, I mean, it was so many different cases of it. I really can't come up with an example to tell you. There were so many different cases, like this one saying, I love you to somebody. Now, you would think saying, I love you, it would sound the same from everybody saying it. But this person was saying, I love you, mommy. But in reverse, it was saying something like, how could you? It was crazy. Like, I love you, mommy. And you could hear it saying that. It was like a child. But in reverse, when they reversed done it, it said, how could you? But in straightforward, said, I love you, mommy. But in the reverse, the tones, it was about the tones or something, the way that they was enunciating the sounds. It come out, how could you? That's crazy, ain't it? Well, subliminal messages is something totally different. I'm not talking about subliminal messages. That's a whole nother thing. That's something totally different, Rebecca. I knew somebody was going to say something about subliminal messages. That is not what I'm talking about, though. Nothing at all to do with it. I'm not talking about subliminal messages, and I want to make that very, very clear, y'all. I am not talking about something that they placed in there. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about the things that they make you say when you don't want to say them and stuff like that. Or the things that you say, the way you say it, your spirit is speaking the truth behind it in reverse. When you put it in reverse, it's a spiritual thing that's saying the truth. And I wish that they had like some kind of contraption, but they used to. Check it out. They made a talk man for Home Alone. Okay, they made a talk man for Home Alone where um it was supposed to distort your voice and stuff like that. You know where he's sitting in the bed and he says, "I'll get you," da da da, you know, and all that. He recorded that and then he acted like he was doing. Well, the first set that came out didn't record your voice, okay, but they did play your voice in reverse. They would play your voice in reverse, but they wouldn't like make you sound like a monster or chipmunk or nothing like that, which they were supposed to do that, like alternate your voice. But because it had like a Walkman, it was a Talkman. It had a reverse and a that and a that. If you hit the reverse, it would play your voice in reverse. They took them off the shelves. That's when they took them off the shelves, and they came out with those voice things, those new the little voice things that you can use. You put on phones, the voice changer things. Yeah, they took those Talkmans off the shelves and replaced them with voice boxes or whatever, voice changers, and made millions of dollars from it. But that wouldn't even have been a thing if that movie hadn't come about. Ain't that crazy? That's crazy, ain't it? And they market it as a toy. Market it as a toy. Notice what they market as toys, y'all. Notice what they put out there for children to play with. I just want y'all to know that. Alright, y'all take what resonates. If it resonates with you, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. If y'all want to donate to the channel, it's Cash App $AngelMoon6237. This world's getting crazier and crazier every single day. Something big time's happening on March 3rd. Above form. Above his form. So somebody can't reach a specific level. Box. On box. In box. In his box. Shink. Save from above. From above. Save from above. Sin, above sin. So you're safe. What is his box? HBO, the television? Alright, I'm going to have to squish them around because it says boobs out here. The boob tube? I'm telling you, it's saying it's talking about the television. Okay, it says boobs. Farm boobs? Farm boobs? What? If, okay. If boobs okay? What? Mark on boob. You talking about when Jason squeezed on my boob? We was fighting? Okay. Firm boobs. Shut up. Has firm boobs. So, okay. What is that about? Bias. Someone likes boobs, apparently. Book form. Book form. From book form. Bob. Move this out of the way. It's sitting up on top of it down there. Man, I hope I can get that damn cage and get all his toys out of this one. Because he really likes that bell. He's hanging upside down right now playing with it, y'all. Something is insane in as book form. In book form. What is in book form? The Sabbath has book form. Above. Brooks. That's that bad cop's name. Tino Brooks. In Brooks. Home. Something was found in Brooks' home. In his home. In his home. This could be a woman, though. Brooke. Some kind of book. A boobs. This says Sherry. Sherry was found in Brooks' home. Better not be. Something about a bomb. It says mob. In mob. And then we got something about a bomb. Nook of bomb. Has fire. Has fair. Has hair. Has fair. His fair share. His fair share. Brooks. Something about I am a fan. Is fan. His fan. Her. No, they don't say her. Born. Born. Son born. So fair. Somebody was born fair. Fair skin. Fair skin. Brooks is a black man, y'all. Born. Mafia. Morphed. Somebody born in the mob. In mob. Has a fair son. Okay, something about a vibe. Newborn. Iron. 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 I'm gonna say iron, y'all. That's just that's iron. Iron. Okay. Sir. No, sir. Somebody's saying, no, sir, not me. No, sir. Fake. Fake mob. Hillbilly mafia, y'all. Mobo. Why are you saying Mobo? Of a fake home. Fake room. Fake room. Okay. It looks like it's trying to say proof. It says something is roof is proof. Is proof. Somebody was in his home. Somebody has proof they was in his home. Okay. Mr. Brooks. Okay. Something about on the sofa. On sofa. Hobbies. Mr. Hobbies. Hoffa. Mr. Hoffa. There's only one F though. Is a risk. Someone took a risk on some kind of money. Somebody's got proof of somebody being in their home. says for a risk. Did something for a risk. It says moon, a secret. For ask, I ask. Somebody's bias. I ask for moon. I ask for HBO, HBB, HBV, BV. Someone asked for bacterial vaginosis. Look, judgment and death. Triple X. Someone's a triple threat to somebody. And they know it. So somebody asked for, I'm on for mask. Born with a mask. I born mask. Fish. The Pisces. Watching. Born. Vanish. Form. Out of some kind of book. A vanishing spell. Somebody did a vanishing spell. The book's gone. Okay. The book's gone. Something happened to the book. From... Someone gave somebody a book. From... Bob. Banish. Banish his son. Someone banished their son. Barnes. Barnes. Of harm. Out of harm. In harm. In harm's book. Book of harm. Charms. Book of no boobs. No boobs. If no boobs. Bobo. That's a scary guy. That's a monster. Okay, something. Miss Fish. Risk. A risk. Mask. No mask. If is no. If is own son. Somebody was own son. It don't say their own son. There's no W. It says own them. Own. Harm. Bob. Harm. Own. Farm. What would go? Fair. Fair some. Honk. Honk fair. Missing in action. MIA. Somebody's ghosted. Somebody's gone. Like they disappeared. For real. Sank in. Something sank in. Sank. Shame. Shame. Boho. If or. Banks. Man. Banks. It says man. And it says banks. Man banks. Books. Man's books. Mob books. Okay, for mob. Books for mob. So somebody's doing the books for the mob. His books. His books. HIV. Somebody got HIV. Name of a man. Name for a man. Form a name. Form a man. It says Brooks. Somebody was in Brooks' home. Bobby Brooks. His book. Brahman. Broman. Somebody's brother or like a brother. We got cleaning something up. A broom. Bank on his broman. Bank on his broman. Something's on the sofa. Foam on the sofa. Honk his van. Horn. It says honk the van horn. Okay. Broke is broke above Kim broke something. Broke sofa. Damn. How big is fucking Kim? Harbor above sin. Okay. Something about sin. Orbs above the sofa. Okay. Broke in his house. Somebody's got proof of somebody breaking in somebody's house. This is a bad cop right here. That's a bad cop. Favor for him. Favor for him. Breaking in somebody's house. No books. What does that mean? A favor. I'm in books. So somebody wants somebody to get the book, the tally sheet. Somebody wants somebody to steal the tally sheet. It says something about a movie. No movie. No moves. Somebody's in a stalemate. I'm a survivor. I'm a survivor. I'm not gonna give up. It says Mark, Fork, Fox, Box, Ave. Let's see. AIM has our fork, bias. I'm biased for him. I'm biased for him. You saying Sherry? Something about November. November bomb. No bomb. Fork. Has bomb. I has fork. November bomb. What in the fuck? Save for. I've saved for a van. Well, I know where you can get a really good van. It's probably not going to last very long. It's only $2,000 and it's fucking really good. If or is for a van. Somebody's saving up for a van. No bomb. No babe. It says monk. Somebody's been staying alone. Staying to theirself. His favor. Mob bank. Bob Mank. It says Frank. Where did you come from? Bob Frank, Mob Frank, Frankie. Frankie is mob. FBI. Ooh, Frankie is FBI? What? Something about his voice above rank. His voice above rank. Take it as it resonates. It says that. Something is above rank. Okay, Frank is above rank. What is that what he's saying? Some kind of movies. HBO movie. And a book. A book and something about the story. Save. For real. Save for real. Move. I move. Or his frame. Somebody named Fran. Somebody ran. Or he ran. Okay? Ran versus some kind of bullshit. This is okay. If homo, or somebody was unsure of their sexuality. If Bob homo, Bob is homo. Bob spent too many fucking years in prison not to be fucking homo. Ha! He's homo for sure. Just saying, Bob's homo. Bob walks around in the real world in a mask, but in prison he's the man, or the whatever. Brank. What are you saying there? Be fab. Something's fabulous. Okay, is fab. Fab favor. Mr. It said moron. Is moron. Yeah, that's you right hitting it right on the nose. That's the biggest moron I ever met in my fucking life. I can't believe I have a child with him. Famous. Who's famous? Frame. A book. Ron. Sam. Christmas. Something happened at Christmas. Iron Man. Horan. So Christmas is the representation of Jesus Christ dying on the cross and coming back from the grave. Okay, that's the representation. It's what Christmas represents, right? Okay. FBI has man soon. Soon move, or harbor, ask soon, ask, has book, that shit, has book, FBI has book, for moon, for envy, an envy farm. They got an from envy. Okay. Something stems from envy. Something about your sibling. Okay. Book. Hacks. Max. To and fro. So his, so him, or Bob. So it's him or Bob. They ask for more, or a bomb. They're morons, they said. Yeah, Bob is for sure a moron. That's without a doubt. Facts. More on sun. Someone's son. Orbs on his brain. Something's on his brain. Brian. So, brain. Okay, we got Brian and brain. Okay, on brain. Something's on his brain. Homo's on his brain. Box of sin. Pandora's box. Rains. Box of rain. Okay, box of rain. Hobo, Bobo, Mobo. Fox, Bob, Book, Brooks, has in his brain. Has in his brain. What? A sofa? He got a sofa in his brain. Stop it. This motherfucker needs to get that sofa out of his brain. Has Max. Mix. Okay. Has mix. Mix brands. Mix harm. Mix hairs. Mix on Bob. On Rabbi. Rabbis. Okay. So somebody's a Jew. Fox and rabbits. Why do I feel like I'm gonna just giggle for no fucking reason? Quit. Like out of nowhere, I feel like I just want to just bust out laughing at this shit. Like, every time I make a fucking word, I'm like, and I don't even know why. Mix rabbits, rabbis. Somebody's mixing their religions. Something's a hoax. Rob mob. Somebody robbed the mob, and they're going to give you all the fucking money. I told y'all, somebody robbed the mob. This money belongs to you. Your daddy might have been part of the mafia. And they don't call it mafia anymore. They call it gangs. But I can tell you right now, I know the whole fucking Trump administration is mafia. The whole entire fucking Trump administration is mafia. Mob. That is mob related. All of Israel is mob related. They are mobs. That is mafia through and through and through and through and through and through. Listen to the way they talk, y'all. I'm just saying. Mafia. Born of mafia. Of mob. They keep saying that. Born. It says rob the mob. What is the hoax? Fix. Somebody's going to fix it. Fix soon. Robbing the mob. Gonna give it to you. It ain't shit the mob can do about it. They just gonna have to. It says something about has the max. Has the max. Bob must be ready to go back to prison or something. Because his love of his life died. Besides you. The other one died. Bias. He don't have nowhere. He don't feel like he fits in nowhere now. What was that? Of Sam. Okay. Why would it say shun? Why is it saying shun? Brashin. Fashion. What the fuck? I told y'all it was out there for some reason saying that. It says fashion. Somebody's fashion? Book fashion? Bookmarks. What? Bookmark boobs? Y'all, don't ask me. Somebody bookmarked something about. We got bookmarks. Bookmarks on FBI. Ooh. You might. Did you contact FBI, Click? You about to get high honors. Because they was making fun of you. Hell. Max honors. It's something in the books. It's in your chart. I'm telling you, they're stealing. They're going to take something from the mafia. The mafia can't do nothing about it. They can't do nothing about it. It says, from mob. No son. His son A. Something banks on form. Banks on what? He banks on books. Banks on his from Brooks banks on his son. Who's his son? Because it's been saying something about somebody's son is pissed off about something that's going on. Who's this sorry ass? Who the fuck is? Who's the son? Just say who it is. Moon from his bank. Moved from his bank. Someone moved money. There's something on film. There's somebody on a sofa in somebody's house. His son from his son. Babe, okay. Well, that's fucking irritating me, so we're gonna get some more letters out. I want it to go more. It says Bonnie. Bonnie. Moo from Bob. Bonnie's son. Maine. 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 For Maine. For Maine Bob. Boss. For Maine Book. For Brooks. Y'all. Maine. This is the main problem. Apparently. A crooked cop. Period. Of somebody has HIV. It says has HIV. Man has HIV. Brooks. Telling you. Looks like somebody has nothing to lose and they're gonna go steal from the mob. Brooms sank. Room sank. Room sank. Bob. Why I say Bob? Something about a phone fob? Or some kind of movie or something on film. Somebody's being blackmailed. Now they're sick. Somebody's sick. Somebody's got HIV. And they don't got nothing to lose. Okay, we got sore. Somebody bonked somebody. Somebody got hit. Born from mob. Maybe you're a mob princess. We got Ron out here. Let me get some more. I don't feel like this is over with yet, y'all. Something's fair. So fair. Born so fair. Born so fair. Mob. On mark. On mark. And then we got air out there, y'all. On air. Soon on air. Soak. Soak hair. Soak. Somebody's hair's wet. Marks on arms. Marks on arms. Son has marks on arms. Somebody's shooting up. Somebody's shooting up though. Alright, let's hit that. 6 goes popping out. 0 goes popping out. Moon. Something trust in something. Movie, okay. I'm okay. Something's OV. Something's about to be over. Mix. Something was mixed up. Somebody had some type of access to somebody's, like, personal information, was using it for their own, for their bad deeds. If this resonates with y'all, hit the like button, subscribe. If you want to donate, it's Cash App, $ANGELMOON6237. My dad, look, it's something between a son and a father. Because it keeps talking about a son and a dad. Okay? My dad is mafia. Mob. Y'all, I'm telling you. It says Wes. Wes's dad. Ask Wes. Wes's dad, Georgia. Fucked up. Off guard. Something caught somebody off guard. Ask. We ask. Dad. We ask Dad. Bug me. off. Bug off. Bug off. We add bug off. Mask. We mask. Huge. We mask. We got plus and divided. 3, 4, 6. Okay. It makes 13, which is a secret society number, but that don't have to be that. Y'all take it as it resonates. Bug off mask. Bug off mask. Wade. Oh. Oh. Says famous. So famous. We famous. Add. Bad famous. So somebody's infamous. It says God. Of God. We of God. Few. Few. Mad. Few made. Made us. God made us. Golly, I just seen it. It says God made us. Baffle. Somebody's baffled. It says weak. God made us weak. Mad. Buff. Buffs. God buffs. Mad. Weak. Huh? Damn. Dad. Go. Bum. Dad go bum. Dad go. AKA. Dad gone mad. Dad did. This is game. Game. Add game. Okay. A-okay. Wow. This has got some stuff in it. Okay. I'm just saying. Save me. Saved me. Save us. Save us from feds. Save us from the feds. Something saved them. Do okay. Make odds. Make odd. Bags. Stuff. Someone makes odd stuff. Women make me sad. It says women make me sad. Or men. Okay, well there you go. Duff, buff, buff. Guard. I want to say guard. It says woke, mad. Woke mad. Beg something for my stuff. Beg me, go, oh, go, bow. Go bow, go ask. Bow, ask. Asked. Ask God. God was masked. Georgia. Age. Aged. Mask. Badge. Okay, so somebody's wearing a badge. They was masked. They was wearing a mask. They was wearing a badge. I'm telling you they was. So, I guess that's what they're going to tell us. Famous. Somebody's famous. Make us famous. Make us famous. It says make us. And then we got famous. Make us famous. Bake. Fake fame. Fake famous. Badge. Badge makes somebody fake. Badge famous. Bad famous. A wedge. Wager. Waged. Waged. Me. Wage me. For something's sake. Dad. Dad offered you up, I guess. It says mouse. Fag. Bag. BF. WK. Wes. Fake. Okay. Wes is fake, y'all. He's something about a badge. So he must be a fucking undercover. Badged. Ask. Off. Ask off. Mask off, y'all. Badged. Badge. Mask off. Would ask as me. Would ask as me. Add me. Would add me. Would add me. Just ask. What the fuck? Would add me. Just ask, y'all. It says what it says. Same. Bad. Same dad. What? Wes got the same dad? Off a ad. Off an ad. Odd. Okay, odd. Same odd. Same odd. Does same odd. Made some kind of sound. Somebody makes some kind of same sound. Safe. We safe. Okay. Are we? We feel safe because God is with us, so we safe as fuck. Suff. Game. Why is talking about the game? Do game. Odd game. Ask us. Ask us. Somebody was bluffing. Was God. Was God mad? Was God mad? Buffed? Buck? Buke? Buke off? Buke off God? I guess there's such a thing as a buke if you can rebuke something, right? Buke of God as me. What? Like used? God used you? Buke of God. Saw. God saw. Mad. God saw me. God saw me. Buff. Daff. Duff. Back. Duff back. Stuff back. There's some kind of feud. And then a few feud. A few feds. Okay, a few feds. A few dumb feds. Safe. Sake. Sagittarius. Do. A few dumb fags. Ask. A few ask God. A few asked God, why dumb? Why dumb? God's mask. Dub. Bud. Foo bud. We ask as us. We feud. A few feds. Man, okay. A fed. Sub. Fame. Foam. God. Odd. Safe odd. Safe odd. Fag. Bag. Mag. Mag. Mug. Fade. Fade. Bud. Fade. Mud. Bum. Faded. Something so faded. So faded. Feds ask me some odd based off odd badge mug wad based off a gun. It's just something dude said something. Same dude off badge. Why? Okay. Gas bam. Dude off in a mask. So, did you see somebody in a mask? Somebody saw something. It says 6. 6 was good. 6 was good. Something about a game. Was a game. Dude. Dudes. Make dudes so. Safe. Dumb. 6 makes dudes so dumb. 6 makes dudes so dumb, y'all. That's the honest truth. It does. Something bugs me. Bugs me. Dad wakes me. Wakes. Dad wakes me. Off. Odd. 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 Abe. Dad wakes me. Okay, Dad wakes me. Off. Wakes me off. Bakes. Bakes off. Dad bakes off. Bakes off. Fakes. Dad fake. 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 Begs me. Begs me. Odd. Fake. Makes me. Makes me something. Oh, that shit's irritating me. Makes bad. Dad makes bad. Offer. Somebody offed Dad. Something's in the bag. Then it says badges. The feds. Smack. Alright, putting him up. Baked, bad. Offer. Offed me. Man, it says offed me. Offed me. Ask. Ask bad. Someone's bad. Brooks. Brooks is bad. What it says. He probably does got HIV. Something about their son is mad. Somebody's son is mad. Y'all want me to get one more handful? Huh. Oh, you just triggered me. Oh my God, the fire department is so involved with this, y'all. This ain't just the police. The fire department is involved in it too. It's something to do with the secret government that is... But the fire department is definitely involved. The fire chief, definitely involved. Let me tell you why I'm saying that, okay? If y'all can remember, when I lived in the little house up there, that little house, I was always having those fucking fire trucks and shit trying to park in my fucking driveway so they could go and eat at that fucking witch cafe. And I told them to quit. Well, I walked out to that one fucking fire truck and they rolled the window up on me while I was talking. Okay? So I called the fire chief. And I said, look, these people are parked in my fucking yard. Don't y'all have, like, dangerous chemicals on those fucking trucks and shit? On those EMT trucks and stuff? I told them not to park in my fucking yard, and they just ignored me, rolled their windows up, and left their fucking big-ass fire truck right dead in front of my house. You couldn't see the road or nothing, okay? So I called the fire department, the chief. He said he'd take care of it. Now, isn't it odd that I was almost killed by a fire? By some fucking... Man, that fucking... Y'all tell me how that's even... Any of that sounds that it was an accident. In any kind of way, shape, or form. And they had no idea that the people who built that back building put in firewalls. They thought it was going to catch my apartment on fire, too. For sure, y'all. Because y'all can tell me if this relates to y'all's story. But there was a person that was liking you. Okay? Somebody that liked you. Well, you went to work at this place and there was a person there trying to take tests to be on the fire department. Oh, and she liked him, your guy. God almighty. They all clamored together and came to you, but she didn't. Joni or Jonah or something like that's her name. Joni. I think it's Joni. I think that's her name. But all of them clamored together because she was upset because he was interested in you, not her. I'm telling you, got the whole fucking fire department, all them motherfuckers, damn, trying to fucking, because they were, I'm telling you, they came to you to scheme against this dude, and you was like, what? Why would I do that? Like, what are y'all talking about? Then all of a sudden, you was the bad guy. So you went to him and said, they're fucking scheming against you, and he laughed, and you said, okay, well, one thing I'm going to tell you, even though you're laughing at me, don't eat or drink nothing from none of these motherfuckers. You make sure you prepare it yourself, okay? Then you have a friend that was a friend of theirs too. This friend saying, this motherfucker won't even get off the couch to walk 2 feet to the refrigerator to pour himself something to drink. The girl does it for him. Now that motherfucker regretting it. He damn sure regretting not listening to you. His stomach's been fucked up, all kinds of shit. Probably lost a lot of weight. That's probably why his appearance looks different. Because now he's scared to eat. I'm telling you, somebody was just stupid. They were just plain old stupid. And look, that person that was trying to be like the fire department or whatever, she was trying to make herself come across like she had something, like she was rich or something, like she was better than collective. She wasn't. I want to say Joan or something like that. Joni. Look, something's funny. It says 16. The fuck? The fuck it's funny. It says it's funny. Too funny. It's too funny, y'all. It's toxic. Look at that shit. Toxic funny. It says jail. It says jailer. That's Brandon. He be toxic funny. He be bet. Someone made a bet. Better. He be better. Jail. He better. Toxic funny. Too funny. Toxic. Trailer. Oh, why am I saying trailer? Better. Better not cry, you better not shout. Just cry. Better not cry. Better not cry. Something about Christmas, y'all. I swear it's something about fucking Christmas. I'm telling y'all. It keeps saying Xmas and stuff like that. Maybe they're Capricorn. Maybe. Fun. Exit. Next funny. See in the funny papers. Okay, bail. Someone left because they got out. Out on bail. It says country. Jet country. Someone left the country. Left country. Out on bail, they left the country. Exit. Exit left. Next, I left. Country. It says next. God dog, man. Then it said JEANBEAN out here. Jean. Yes. It says exile. Yes. Jean left. Would I leave? Something about believe. Jean beliefs. Believe it. Jean believe it. Believe what? It says ticket, something about life. Haunt, hunt, try, hunt, ticket. Somebody named Joan or Joni, y'all. There's her fucking name. I'm telling y'all, this girl named Joni. Her name is Joni. Works for the fire department. This is fire. Fire. Brick. Fire ticket. Bucket. Hunt. Till. Built. Hunt. Fiery. Aubrey. Says something about somebody's fucking aunt. So that was her aunt. This was Joni's aunt. Possibly. Born. Fire. Somebody's a fire sign. Born. Fire. Born. Somebody said they was pregnant. They're not. Had a miscarriage apparently. Tick it. Aunt ticket. For a ticket. Jail. Somebody went to jail for a ticket. Wow. Hunt for his aunt. So somebody was hunting for somebody's aunt. And went to jail. Well, I know a scenario like that. A baby was killed. And they was hunting for somebody's aunt. They had a warrant for somebody's aunt. That's how they come to the house in the first place. And when they got to the house, they seen a lady laying on the couch and was unresponsive to their banging on the door. So they kicked in the door. When they did, they walked through the house with their cameras on, and the lady they was looking for wasn't there, but it was the aunt. But there was a baby dead in there. Built for this, built for tick, jacket, built for Jackie, built for hunt, then you front, then you front, then you front back. I back it. Joey, it says I love you. There's some kind of ties. Tie jacket for you. Tie jacket live for you. Someone said they live for you. Wow. Okay. Take back. Jack. Take back. Throne. Thorns. Jack. Tie it back. Tie it back. Horny. Horny life file. Horny life file. Born to hack it. Life. He was born to hack life. Fluent. Someone's fluent. I fluent. City. Hate city. Born. JK. Fluent. Fluent in what? What are they fluent in? French. Someone's fluent in French. Someone can speak French. They hate the city. Hate the city. Born lucky. Born lucky. He born lucky. Faint. Nate. Tina. If Nate. Fit. If fit. If fit. 8. Nate. Jean. Jean Fitted. ITT. Born the lucky. The born lucky fit it. Something is Ricky, tricky, tricky. He, Ricky. Flute. I don't know. Fluent in French. Built a brick. Built a brick. Hut. A brick hut. For you. A tree house? A brick tree house? Oh, Lord. Says I, a fan. Fan of it. Something's on the brink. Somebody got ink. It says youth. The youth. Fault. The youth fault. Teen fault. Some teen fault. The youth. Rinse. A prince. Your prince. Your prince job. Think you are fit. Think you are fit. Ace. This is something about a face. A 10. Built for it. You're built for it. This is Junior. Facts. Somebody's built for it. This is Brent. Junior. Job. Act. Actor. Factor. Blend. Factor. Think fact. Or think fact. Or blue intent. Face thick fly ace. What, go be a pilot? Jury. Face jury. Face facts. This is my maiden name. This isn't my whole fucking name out here. Gene Boatner. What? In July? Chief. If chief. Chief July Boatner. Kent. Ink. Think. Think. Twice. Somebody wants you to think twice. Face facts. But no altar. On altar. J. Chief. Natalie. Is this the one that was saying she was pregnant? She was part of the swingers club? Natalie. The chief knows. He knows something was toxic. Uh-oh. Is the chief guilty of this? Could be. Freaking out. Freaking out. He's freaking out. Something about a boy title. Boy title. Your title. Your title. Be AKA for our title. Your title for our title. Says by fake city, fake city. I don't know, the Bible keeps saying that he's fixing to take down a city. He's fixing to take down a whole entire fucking city. Alright, I'm your fan. I your fan. Break our heart. I, your fan, break our heart. Break. It says heart. It says here. Something is here, break you. Here to break you. Funny. Break heart. Until. Break heart. Until you. Until you buy something about a voice. Okay. Okay, we got fear cheek in city. Chief in city, break heart until he hear her, and it says something about a bounty. Somebody's paying somebody to do something, and somebody's seen something with their physical eyes. Hear or heard something. Hear it. Hear the fear. Hear it. Hear it. Flake. Hear something. Flake. Blake. Flake her. Share. Cheer. Lake. Keep saying French. Somebody's got a French name. Like, I don't know. Lacham. Bounty. Make bounty. Take bounty. Take bounty. Somebody lied. Something about an inch. Free. Free. Tackle. Tackle free. Tackle free. Fair. We got beer out here, buckle, buckle, on, buckle, TY, Lee, Hill, Hill, fire, tire, turn, turn, turn on. Turn on Beck. Turn on Chief. Okay, Bill, libel, able, cable, it, somebody enable something, enable it, fern, if, enable it, if he feels you not fit, teach, reach, teacher of unity, teacher of unity, built for it. Something about a ticket. We got black jacket, their black jacket, thereof Jack Black, thereof unity, in unity, 10, net of 10, their black unity. What are you saying? We got Tino. He's black, a black cop. And it says heir of Jack, note, not heir, boy, not heir, built city, built the city, built city, next, Jackie, built city out of fear, let, letter, his letter, he letter, FYI, FBI, no joke. Somebody contacted the FBI. No joke. Act, fake. At their fault, act their fault, not their fault. Falter, altered, something was altered. A letter was altered. Altered a letter in falter. I don't know, something about Atlanta Falcons. Seeing from a higher perspective, better, in than out, better, something is in and out of jail, in and out of jail, fake, I don't know, reach out to you in a letter, but you didn't get the letter. Someone reached out to you in a letter. Reach out to you in a letter, and it says action, not better, action, better, better, action, belt, melt, next, belter, felter, felt, action, burn, 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 jet, burn, key. So we made an extra key, hit, death. Felt, action, burn, key. He hit, action, button. He hit action button, hit action button. Phallus, Felicia. God almighty, y'all. All these people. Okay. Felicia can't. Felicia can't hit on. Feel like. Junior on you. Someone felt like somebody was attracted to you. Tony, turn. This says feline. Beeline, a beeline. Turn off. Cat. Turn off. Track. Someone's off track. Hit. U-turn. Someone turned around. Tracy, believe you. Someone believes you. Then act, then react. They react by lying, relief, relieve, intent, key, to relive, lifer, cry about life. Kent, Jen, says intent. Intended or intent. JK, just kidding. He just kidding. File your title, tax, colt, born, somebody was born in a colt. Faith. Fate versus colt. Yet. Ken, Jen, in key, in colt. Joke. No joke. In colt. No joke. Born in it. Father. Built. Colt. City. father built city. Joke. Why? It says Ronnie. Okay, Ronnie is my granddad that they killed. Ronnie, the fake father. The fake father. Face it. The fake father. Face it. By Lonnie, Bonnie, Tony. By the iron. By the iron. Something is clear. Free and clear. It says free and clear. The iron and tears. Someone allergic to the iron and tears. Breaks out face. Breaks out your face when you cry. I swear to God, that's me, y'all. Allergic to the iron in your tears. That's funny, because that's the truth. That is so fucking funny. So it's a catalyst. A catalyst. Battle for coins. Battle for coins. Air. The air. The air. The fuck. It says something about fair. Fair until young. No, not young. Till J. Something about a jerk. He a jerk. Hit battle. Born, I don't know, Natalie. It says Natalie, plain as day out here for some reason. Title of born title, bounce back. Bounce back. Okay, I'm done. It says something about a chair. The chair of chairman, chair of board, unity, untie, letter, title board of built, title. Built 10 jets. Golly, look who the fuck's out here and I ain't even noticed him. I didn't even notice him. God, dog, what he built now? Something in New York. A key. It says joy. Nebo, learn. Turnkey. Turkey. Something's fluent. Someone's fluent in some kind of French. Turkey. Learn it. Teach. Teacher. Learn it, teacher. And then it says something about a Buick. A leather tunic. What the fuck? You don't put no leather fucking tunic on your head. That shit'd be hot as fuck. Earther. Feel earth. Feel heart. Somebody feels hurt. Blue. joy, teens, Rick, healer, it says. Something is going to be clearer. It says clarity. Clarity, be clarity. Unclear, be unclear. Clarity, Joey, clear it. Funny, clear, funny joke. Something's a funny joke. Be funny joke. This, it, funny. I hope you think it's funny when your ass sitting in jail. I'm just saying. Y'all take what resonates, man. This has got some crazy shit in it today. Oiler, something about oil. J1. That's a sign, y'all. Whatever that is, it's a sign. So his name is Donald J. Trump. What the fuck's a J stand for, y'all? What is the J? Has anybody ever heard his middle name? Or is it J? Is his middle name J? Because it goes by Donald J. Trump. Is his name J? J-A-Y? Donald J-A-Y Trump? Wonder what his middle name is. Donald J. Trump. Is it John for sure? What? How you going to be putting 6237 out there? Bonnie? Where did that come from? Why you got 6237 out there? Tell me why you put 6237 out there. I need to know why you put that out there. That's my birthday. That's my fucking birthday. It blew my mind when you wrote that. June 23rd, 1970 is my birthday. How the fuck you gonna typo accidentally, coincidental, my birthday? When you was writing John down there, and my name, John and Jean, mean the same exact fucking thing. Is that not weird? All over the world, Jean and John are said, they're pronounced the same, and they mean the same thing, except for in America. America, they say Jean and John. But you wrote my fucking birthday trying to accidentally write John. You wrote my birthday. That is crazy. That is crazy. Because John and Jean mean the same thing. It means gift from God. It means merciful gift from God. That's so crazy. So his name means funny hairdo, merciful gift from God, humiliated publicly, or public humiliation. That's what his name means. Well, good for you, Austin. Keep on trolling. You don't have to stop right here. If you're going to announce that you're trolling, you can just keep on going, okay? Just saying. I don't know how people under 18 get in here. It says, say goodbye to your past and leave the baggage behind for good. Y'all, if that ain't one of the fucking signs, I'm telling you. Message after message after message after message after message saying that same fucking thing over and 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 over again. Message after message after message after message after message. Leave the past behind. Leave it for good. Stop looking outside yourself for the answers. You already know them. Someone is in need of your love. Offer it to them. I don't know what the fuck Austin talking about, because Austin don't have no Austin don't come in here enough to know what my member is talking to me about. Seeing how my member has their name lit up. Seeing how my member wouldn't be trolling me, would they, Austin? Says someone is in need of your love. Offer it to them. Y'all, I can't even fucking make that up. I just went through these cards about 4 times, and that ended up on the bottom again. It says life can be hard and life can be wonderful. Which will you focus on? Thank you, Austin. You're the one, you came in here and wrote trolling and put 3 little devils in my page. Okay? We don't play that game here. Okay? We don't play that game here. We don't put the devil on my page. Okay? So we're going to take that off. And next time you go trolling, don't announce it when you come in the fucking room. And don't put no devils on my fucking page. Period. I don't give a fuck. You can put... Don't put no motherfucking devil emoji on my fucking page. I don't care what you only have. Don't you come in my channel and put your evil on it. Do something kind for someone without any expectations. Stay present. That's where it happens. Someone's in need of your love. Offer that shit. Fuck them. I done gave out all the love I've given. Fuck y'all. That bank's done run the fuck out. Someone robbed it. Someone robbed that bank. That bank fucking... We're in shutdown right now while we're reassessing whether or not we want to open back up or not. Okay? Just saying. That bank's been run dry. You want to take an IOU on this one. Someone in need of your love. Reconsider an opportunity. Need your love. I need your love for me. Well, that card got something to fucking say. It done jumped across the fucking room. Hold on a minute. And I was singing that song, Godspeed your love to me. Look, I'm Donald Trump. I was singing Donald Trump just now. Wow. This is success. Woo-wee. It says something is unlikely a year from now. Look for a sign, helpful people, perfect timing, compromise. I ain't waiting no motherfucking year. That bank done run dry. The motherfucker done stole it, and it's run dry. It says forgiveness is success. I do have a big old huge safe in the back, but, you know, I keep it locked all the time because these motherfuckers, they don't know. They don't know what they got good when they got it, so only the best come for the for the real deal. I'm just saying. The real deal come popping up. Maybe that back safe might open up. I don't know. But as of right now, they done took all of what's in the tills, okay? The tills are fucking empty. You're not gonna fucking get in unless you got one of them double keys where you got 2 keys that you gotta turn and then you can get in the safe. That's the only way you're getting in there. And the only way to do that is be truthful and honest and authentic. That's the only way. Someone's in need of your love, offer it to them. What? I'm telling you, man. All that romance, mushy gushy bullshit that fucking flew out the window for me, man. I want somebody to respect me. Pretty much it. You don't gotta love me, motherfucker. You don't gotta love me at all. None. You don't gotta even act like you love me. Fucking respect me and we'll be good. You don't even gotta act like you love me. I won't have no expectations of you. But if you act like a fucking idiot, I'm gonna treat you like an idiot. Like you don't know that you're hurting me. Really? So if I was doing that to you, you wouldn't think it would hurt you? So, like, you know, don't fucking act like you don't know that you're hurting someone when you're doing something in secret, in dark. Don't act like you don't know that you're hurting someone. You know? That shit's so fucking crazy. Yeah. That ooshy gushy. Yeah, I'm not into that, y'all. I mean, yeah, I'll cry in movies. I'll cry at a movie. Real fast. And I used to be that fantasy thought, that unimagined, that 2 people could come together and it be real and they'd be honest and stuff. I used to believe in all that. I learned the hard way. That's probably why I'm not in a relationship right now. Because I learned the hard way that no matter what, if you do good or not, they're still going to screw you over. You can do them right as you want to. You can do them just as good as you fucking want to. And they'll still fucking screw you over. So why even try in that fuck shit? I'm just saying, man. You want to be my friend? Let's fucking be friends. Let's be friends. And I'll show you what a real relationship's supposed to act like. I'll be an example. Because I'll be truthful. And I'll be honest. And I'll even tell you shit that you don't want to fucking hear. I'll tell you that shit real fast. Oh, you think you can sing? You might want to practice a little bit more. Because you can't. And you just don't have the, you know, vage quoi or whatever it is. You don't got it. I'll be real honest with you about it. You don't have that it factor. You'll never be famous. You can sell all the souls you fucking want to, but you sound like shit. Period. Y'all, these motherfuckers is dressing up like both sexes. All of them are. What's going on with that? They all are. It's to break down because, you know, there's no sex in the spiritual world. So they're trying to bring that to earth. Okay, I get it now. I get it. Thank you, Spirit, for answering that question. Because I was getting real confused about that. Why the fuck they all want to dress and act like they're the opposite sex that they really are, and they want their kids to do it too, that kind of shit right there. I'm like, what the fuck? That's a boy. That's a girl. Period. You know what I'm saying? You can cut their hair off if you want to, but it's still, that's a girl and that's a boy. And I was trying to figure that part out, like, because that part's not the sexual innuendos or whatever. That part is to demasculine. They're trying to demasculine the man. Okay? Well, they're not breaking our youth mentally. They're putting the tools out there for the youth to be mentally broken. There's a responsibility when you have children and stuff. Okay? And it's not... They put the tools out there. It's your choice to use them. Okay? Kids don't know no better. It's your place to say. That's why my grandson don't fucking come over here no more. Because I was raising hell at him about fucking Roblox. Over and over. Oh, I say to him, so they ain't no space, ain't no room that you've been in on Roblox. It's got fucking people talking shit to you. No. I said, okay, so tell me why that day that I was in here doing that reading and you was in there on your fucking VR that I could hear all those people cussing at you. You was only like 7 and they was all like 20 something and they was cussing you and I could hear every bit of it. You telling me that you don't go in no rooms and these people don't talk shit to you? No. And then all of a sudden, now, me telling my daughter, don't fucking let him be on Roblox. She gonna buy him 80 fucking, those fucking those cash thing, whatever the fuck that is. Y'all know what I'm talking about. For Roblox. Okay. So then he comes over here again. I say, because I done heard something else about the Roblox shit. Okay. I say, Chan, is there bathrooms in the Roblox? And he said, yeah, I don't go in there. I don't go in them. I don't go in the bathrooms. But there are bathrooms. I say, oh, you don't go in them? No, I don't go in them. For sure that he's sitting in them fucking bathrooms. For sure. That he's going in them bathrooms. For sure. Without a doubt. I'm a walking lie detector and he fucking knows it. He knows that I am. I've told him stuff that he didn't know that I would just come and say to him. And he'll be like, how do you know? It drives him crazy. And I say, so he don't want to come hang out with his grandma no more because I'm on this Roblox thing. He knows that I know. He knows that I know that he sits in them fucking bathrooms. He knows that I know. Y'all have no idea. Them Roblox is real bad. He knows that I know. I said, somebody been showing you pictures and stuff? I see it all over his face they have. Yep. Because them games ain't like they was when our kids were young. They're advanced now. Okay? Way advanced. When our kids were young, they played The Sims and shit. Okay? Now, they going in and talking to motherfuckers that are on the other end. On the other side of that. That's in their ear and in their eyes. But, you know, what can you do? I warned him. I fucking warned him. That's all I can do. As far as that, he's got to use his own discernment after that. But trust me, he knows who Jesus is because I told him who Jesus was. And I said, if you get in a position or something that scares you and makes you feel fear, you start hollering out the name of Jesus Christ. And he said, okay. What can you do, though? I mean, at some point, you got to let it go and just pray and hope that they're protected and that they know. You know what I'm saying? You just got to hope and pray that. No, I don't describe no healthy scenario, a scary scenario. I tell them the fucking truth. That's scary enough. I don't describe no fucking scenario. I tell them the flat out truth. Plain flat truth. 7, 8 years old, it don't matter. I tell them, look, these people will get you. They will take you from all of us, and they will abuse you in ways that you can't even imagine. So use your head. Be smart. Don't be dumb. And whether or not it scares them or not, it's the truth and they need to hear it. When I was that age, fucking Wayne Williams was out killing all fucking kinds of kids. So I knew all about that shit when I was his age. So why wouldn't he need to know at his age? I tell him plain truth. There's scary people out here in this world, Chan. Be aware of it. That's what I say. He knows it. He knows it. He goes into roadblocks. He knows that what the fuck they doing on the fucking roadblocks. I heard them cussing him. Y'all probably see me on the live go in there and say, all right, that's enough of that fucking game. You can turn that off right now. And he come in here. Why you want to go in a damn game where a bunch of people cussing you? That's stupid. Yeah, they're stubborn because of that game. Because of the game. They got people in their ear saying, tell your mama this, or, you know, say fuck you to your dad, or something like that. And these kids do it. To be liked by a face of somebody they can't even see. You listen to your mom. I don't believe you. I don't believe you. I don't believe you. Listen, my mom say don't get in cars with strangers. Well, this boy, he's cute. Let's go. Ride on down the road. Don't even know him. I know you didn't listen to your mom. I know you didn't. But you heard what she said. So when you was riding down the road with this stranger, you thought about it. It was in your mind. You knew. You knew that it wasn't a good that you did that. I use my own discernment. I tell my mom, I ain't you. I'm me, and I'm gonna do my own mistakes. That's what I tell her. I tell her that shit. We get into it. I say, I'm not you. Quit making me try to live a life you didn't get to live. I'm gonna make my own fucking mistakes. I was a real good kid, y'all. I was. All I did was run my mouth. I run my mouth like a mug. Because I always seen the truth. Like I seen it plain. I'd get bitched at 24/7 about quitting job after job after job. That would make her madder than anything, me quitting my jobs. I'd say, well, shit, I wasn't planning on working there forever. What you talking about? I'm like, huh? This is like to get me by till God, you know, gives me the rewards. Y'all have no idea. I never was into that 9-to-5 shit. Never. Not ever. And I could get jobs like crazy. I could get a job, make $70, $80 an hour and quit it. I would just quit. One day I'd wake up, be in a mood. I ain't coming. Why? Because I want to. I want to go play today. I would tell them shit. I swear. I'm not coming. I feel funny. I feel like there's something going on at work. I'm not coming. I tell them and they'd say, why? Cause. And then they'd keep on and I'd say, okay, you're going to keep on. I'm just going to hang the phone up on you. They say, okay, we'll be here tomorrow. I say, all right, I'll be here tomorrow. I'll probably feel much better tomorrow. but today I got laryngitis. I can't go. I never had laryngitis. I call and say, I'm not coming in today. They'd either say, okay, or they'd say, why? And I'd say, because I'm not coming. That would be my answer. Because I'm not coming today. That way, I didn't tell them, well, you need to bring a doctor. Well, I'm not sick enough to go to the doctor. I'd say. Well, why can't you come to work? Because I don't feel like coming to work. I don't want to come to work today. I'm going to play. I'm going to do something. And I don't want to come. I would tell them. The only reason I'm calling you is so you won't be short, so you can fill in my spot. That's what I tell them. And I'd mean it. I'd mean it with all of my heart, y'all. No fucking problem with it. I had no problem just calling and telling them. Not coming to work. Not coming. And I'm such a good worker, y'all, that several of those places hired me 4 to 5 times. One place hired me 7 times. Rehired me 7 times. So I'm a good worker. I'm a really good worker. So I deserve, when I don't feel like going to work, I deserve to take that day. That's the way I feel about it. And that's the way I lived my life. I've just lived my life like that. Right. They pay me for my time. And today, I'm going to do nothing. All day. All day. And look, them jobs that have them sick days, boy. Sick. I gotta take a sick day. Oh, I gotta use up my sick days. Why? Oh, I'm not coming today. Why? Oh, I gotta use a sick day. I gotta use them up. Now, if you paid me at the end of the year for those sick days, I'd probably be at work every day. But since you don't, and I have them, and I get paid for those days, I'm taking a sick day. I'm taking a sick day. Oh, I'm going to take vacation time right after that, too. Before it gets unused. I got to do it. It says, we turn to Joel. It says, page 1117, God's Spirit poured out. And it shall come to pass afterward that I will pour out my Spirit on all flesh. Your sons and your daughters shall prophesy. Your old men shall dream dreams. Your young men shall see visions. And also my men servants and my maid servants, I will pour out my Spirit in those days. And I will show wonders in the heavens and in the earth, blood and fire and pillar of smoke. It says, the sun shall be turned into darkness, the moon into blood, before the coming of the great and awesome day of the Lord. And it shall come to pass that whoever calls on the name of the Lord shall be saved. Whoever calls on the name of the Lord shall be saved. Okay? That's how you do it. Call on his name and he'll come and you can have a conversation with him. It says, for in Mount Zion and in Jerusalem there shall be deliverance. And as the Lord has said, among the remnants whom the Lord calls. Call upon his name and you will be saved. Even in the last days. Even up to the last breath, y'all. Up to the very, very last breath, you say Jesus Christ. You say Yahweh. You say Emmanuel. Any of those names. He'll come to you and save you. That's the only way you can get into heaven. No other way. He is the key. The key. There ain't no other way. You can't buy your way into it. You can't work your way into it. You can't do nothing else to get in there. Nothing but have a relationship with Jesus Christ. That's the only way to get into heaven. There ain't no other way. No other kind of way at all whatsoever. None. Amen. Doesn't matter what you've done in your life. You can call his name anytime. Amen, Rebecca. Amen. Look, you're here to do those things, to mess up, to make mistakes, and to learn from them. Okay? When you call on Jesus Christ wakes the Holy Spirit up that already lives inside of you. Okay? He wakes it up. He wakes up the Holy Spirit. And you calling out his name is showing faith, belief in something that you know is there, but you can't see it. You calling his name will ignite the Holy Spirit and save you. Save your eternal life. Your forever life. This is a mere blink of an eye. This, what we're doing now, God's blink. He blinked his eye. That's what we're doing now. That is eternal, forever and ever. Know Jesus, okay? Look, I'm not perfect in no kind of way. I don't even try to I don't try to fool y'all into believing that I'm perfect. No kind of way. And that's what makes me perfect. I don't try to, I have faults and I have trials, and I'm fighting against powers and principalities and everything, just like you are. I trust God's message. That's the difference. I trust his message. I be me and keep being me, and I know that my selfness has a message for people that somebody else's selfness can't get to. But my selfness, because I'm me and who I am, will get the message across. Because I'm flawed and I have all these quirks and ticks. But I do my damnedest to be better than I was yesterday. Every day. Every day I try my best to be better than I was yesterday. Sometimes I fail. And I ask the Lord, show me, redirect me, because I'm new at this. I'm new at this living thing, God. I don't know. Is this my first time here or something? That's when you start asking. Is this the first time I've been in this world or something? I mean, because I keep fucking up. Will you help me? But guess what, y'all? He must got some kind of faith in me, because here I am still alive, breathing and laughing and giggling with y'all. And that's a good thing. And so it is good. He saw it as good. Okay? So just keep on keeping on. And whatever may come. I mean, we read it. It says, whatever may come. Have faith and know that God is with you. Don't never doubt that he's not with you. He's doing something for your highest good. Always. Even the bad guys. Even the bad guys, y'all. He's always doing something for your highest good. All the time. Even if he sends Satan in. Understand that. It's for your highest good. All my brothers and sisters and me, amen. We all family. All of us. We're all connected. We're connected to those bad guys. They're connected to us. Without them, we wouldn't learn nothing. We wouldn't learn a damn thing. Thank you, bad guys. Thank you for showing me that I'm not like you. We're not the same. Thank you. I appreciate it. Without them, we'd all be ignorant, not learning nothing. Because I'm going to tell you, this is facts. The biggest, best teacher is pain. Hurt. That'll teach you better than anything else, even over love. Pain will teach you. The bad guys are there for training. Amen, Rebecca. You got it, girl. You got it, Rebecca. You got it. They trained us. They trained us to teach us how we can be strong and how we can be independent and not codependent and how we can turn to God and when we're facing these things. They taught us these things. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, enemy. Appreciate it. Because I damn sure learned. I learned my lesson. So much so that I might have learned it too well. Because, like I said, y'all, I'm not perfect or nothing like that, but this motherfucker better be extraordinary. Be fucking extraordinary. Y'all, sorry my phone died. I know y'all probably ain't in here no more, but my phone died. And it's on 1% right now, so like and love everybody. If this resonates with y'all, if this whole thing resonated with y'all, hit that bell notification. Hit that like button, and y'all stay golden. Hey, my phone died. I'm on 1% right now, so I thought I'd go ahead and come in here and close it out. Because I forgot that I had taken it off of the charger. And it was laying right there. The charger was laying like it was plugged in, but it wasn't. Yeah, it wasn't even. It went straight from, I said, he better be it like that, and it died. He better be it. Look what I did to my, since you're the only one in here, I made me a box because I had to do something with my sticker. So I made me a box. This is my box. I did it with baby's crayons because they were see, I made it look like kind of rainbowish. It looks different in person than it does on that camera, but I got colors on all sides. This was on my wall. I had it on the wall right there because there was a crack in the wall, so I put this over it. So then, when I was coloring this, it kept kind of peeling up. So I put masking tape all around on the edges, but not in the middle, just on the edges. There's some on the top right there. And then I took the box. And I taped the edges, like the inside edge and the outside edge. And I taped these little folding things. I taped them where it'll all stay. Where I'll stay steady. I'm very creative. I love being creative. Look, I seen this box and I was like, because I used to have my shit in a little Tupperware thing, right? So I seen this box and I was going to use it for other shit. And I was like, well, shit, I put that sticker on this box. So I stuck the sticker on here and I started fucking playing with it. I'll probably put other shit on there. I got all my stuff packed. I did this last night. All my stuff's packed in the car. But I was thinking I could glue some stickers on there. Because because my notes, I write notes on every fucking thing. And I wrote on here, Tattoo by Laureen. For me to sing it in karaoke. It wouldn't cover up. So there it is right there. But anyway, we're 3.5 hours in. So if it resonated, you know what to do. Y'all hit that like button and subscribe. And I know it's just you, but thank you. Thank you for coming back, Rebecca. Because all I know is he better be fucking extraordinary. All right, y'all. Y'all go ahead and hit the like button and all that jazz. No, I don't got no new place. I don't got no new place. I've got my Jeep right now. Because I don't know if I can make it to Texas right now in that Jeep. And there's a lot of shit going on right there in that same area in Mexico. Like a lot of shit in Mexico going fucking off because they killed that drug lord. And now the drug lords are all fighting over who's going to be the kingpin. And it's moving over into Texas. Yeah, I need a place to live. Actually, you know what I need? Help with my car. My vehicle don't run right. And I'm not sure exactly what it is that's caused. It could be a sensor. I don't know if it's a sensor or a thermostat or what. I'm not sure. But I'm going to go get it put on that little thing again. And every single time it says the same fucking thing. It says port 4. But I've changed the spark plugs many times. No, I can't DoorDash in that car. That car's tore up. I'm fixing to be living in it, though. Good God. Anyway, let me get off of this. Let me get off of this 3.5 hour reading. There's just a lot involved. I drive a stick shift. It's a 5-speed Jeep. And it would be great. There's just these little things all the time, constantly. I mean, all the time. It's one thing after another with the motherfucker. But I can't DoorDash. Well, I guess I could DoorDash and live in my Jeep, but I'm not one to be walking up strangers' doors and fucking giving them food. I'm just not. I'm not the one for that. Motherfuckers start bitching at me about their fucking food I had nothing to do with preparing. It's over. There's no more DoorDash. I'll be not DoorDashing no more. Oh, I know it'll all work out. I just got to figure it all out. Like, the stuff just starts tumbling into place once you start moving into that direction. And that's what's happening. But I have to take a vacation. I need to go take a vacation. I do. From all of it. From trying to live with folks and from trying to live around folks. What's wrong? What was I thinking? What? I can't live around folks? What the fuck? I moved into apartments. I'm just saying. Like, what was I thinking? I was thinking that I needed a place to help take care of my grandchild. That's what I was thinking. But this motherfucker here, all they've done is try to kill me. I'm telling you right now, my allergies are so fucked up from this something they did with this bug shit. It's crazy. I mean, it's insane. The attempts that they've made on me here. You wouldn't believe it. Because somebody's paying them. Because they're all fucking the hick mafia. The hillbilly mafia. It's retarded. And it's all to do with mostly pills. It's pills. It's something to do with pills more than anything. Like, I can't pinpoint it, but it's something to do with that's how it got started. And then this guy's got money, but he's an idiot. And they all know it. You can see it written all over his face that he's a fucking narcissist idiot. You understand? So, it is what it is. Oh, it's my friend's mom's birthday today. There's lots of birthdays coming up for me. Like, I have Aries like crazy around me. It's insane. For me to be a Cancer and be born with all these Aries around me, it's insane. It's insane. Crazy, crazy shit, okay? Because I'm Cancer. And I was born with Aries and fucking Virgos. Virgos are borderline. They could go either way of being crazy. Aries are plain just crazy. They just think They know. That's why their motto is, I think. Yeah, you think you know, don't you? You don't. Ask a cancer, they'll tell you. You won't believe mine. I'm a fucking Cancer, Leo, Aquarius is in Venus. My birth chart is insane. I'm supposed to be just as rich as you can see. As far as I can see. I am in gifts and morals. And you know, I could give a flying fuck about all this material shit. I just want stability. I don't care about having all this shit. I can get it. Look, you just give me a place and it'll be filled up with coziness. It don't matter. And when I leave, the coziness leaves with me. It's crazy. I've lived in little fucking boxes. There wasn't barely any fucking thing. And motherfuckers come. I lived in a closet. Literally. Lived in a fucking closet. There's a whole house out there. And them motherfuckers won't come knock on my door in my closet. Can I sit in here with you? I have my little colors where I colored. I'd have them all pasted up on the walls. They'd be in there sitting. Oh, that's pretty. Sitting in my closet with me on my pallet. With my little bitty TV like this big. Now, they wouldn't be a TV. It'd be this. We'd be sitting there looking at my phone. Sitting in my closet. Smoking weed. I'm telling you. Like, it don't matter. Like, God just gave me that. He blessed me with that. I can have next to nothing and get in a fucking, like, my Jeep. Girl, shh. That shit's so motherfucking comfortable. If I just had a place to park it. Look, if people would leave me alone where I park, I got every fucking thing I need right there. Everything. Except for I like to cook. I really like to cook. And I can't cook when I'm in my Jeep. Except for when I go camping. The only thing about camping is 2 weeks and you gotta go. You gotta go. You gotta go to another campsite. You can't even stay in that park. After 2 weeks, you gotta go move to another campsite down the road. And then you can come back to it after that 2 weeks. Crazy. And all that. It gets more expensive than you think, but it's cheaper than a motel. And I like it better. Because ain't no people. The people are the this, you can see them, hey, having fun. You can see them having fun. You don't hear them fighting next door, saying they're going to kill each other, or slamming bowling balls on the ceiling and all that when you're out camping. I love camping. Oh, yeah. Now, like nothing new under the sun, girlfriend. Now you got to be careful. Shit. I know where to park. I was married to a truck driver. I'll tell you places that kind of suck, that are meant for you to use it like that, but they suck, that you don't really want to stay at them, is rest stop. The rest stops are dangerous as fuck. They're real dangerous. Now, I've already went through it. I can tell you how to do it. You can try it. You'd be better off going to a truck stop and staying in the parking area, like, because the truck stops usually have like a McDonald's or something attached to them, convenience store or something, and they have a parking area for that. You'd be better off sleeping there. They'll let you sleep there, but you can't stay. You can't stay. You have to leave. Okay. Okay. You can go to them. Rest stops you can go. You can't stay at them neither. You gotta leave. You can sleep for like 4 hours or whatever. You should hang around there or whatever about 4 or 5 hours or something. Sleep all night there, and that's okay too. I mean, but they'll come and ask you to leave. You can't sleep there. That's not the. It's not a, resort. Some of them you can know the hillbilly ones, all the hick ones that are like there's nobody monitoring them. Those are you can stay there as long as you want to, but it's so dangerous you don't want to. There's a place not too far. I think it's in Tennessee. That's one of the most beautiful rest stops I ever been to. Beautiful rest stop. I mean, it's so beautiful there. But it's dangerous. And you can see the child trafficking, all kinds of shit going on there. It's fucking so dangerous. It's dangerous. And there's a graveyard right in the same, I mean, it's like, there's a graveyard and the rest stop. And there's no fence or nothing. And it's crazy dangerous. I went to one, and it was like a tiniest building you ever seen in your life. Is the rest stop, but there was a restroom. It was a little bitty tiny building. Had a big old cul-de-sac. I guess so truck drivers could turn around, but there wasn't hardly no parking. Like the truck drivers couldn't go there apparently. They could just go in there and turn around. But I sat out there for like, I don't know, 2 days. Sat out there and cleaned out my Jeep and walked around the lake where the ducks were. There was nobody there. No kind of monitoring. There was nobody just showing up to monitor the station. Nothing. I could have been killed. I was out there by myself. I wasn't scared or nothing. But I was out there by myself, so I just stayed out there and I cleaned out my Jeep and took every single thing out of it. And I was doing it. Walked around the lake and played with the ducks. It was crazy. It was crazy. But, the only part about the rest stops, okay, I don't mind going to the rest stops. But when you're traveling, your imagination can get the best of you, okay? Because when you're traveling, you're going to see a lot of the same cars at the rest stops. And it'll freak you out like somebody's following you. I'm telling you. Telling you. Because they're traveling. You know what I'm saying? So you think they're following you. Because they're resting too. But they might not rest at the next one. But they may be resting already at the next one when you get there. Crazy shit. Yeah, but stopping at the rest stops. Cause so much shit is going in the world now. You going and stopping at all them 33333, y'all. Threes all over the fucking place. Anyway, but you stopping at them rest stops and the camera's picking you up, they think that you're trafficking something. And you're just traveling. So I tend to be at like the same rest stops, like the same, you find yourself at the same ones because you're like traveling in a little like loop, and you find yourself at the same rest stops, Right. Open locked areas. Oh yeah, that should be already open by now, by March. The thing, I like the camping thing because I feel safe in those state parks, And they don't bother me too much about the weed because there's so many meth heads out there now. They don't care that I smoke weed. Usually the case is that if you're smoking weed, you probably don't want meth. Okay? And vice versa. Okay? So they really don't bug me too much about the weed unless somebody says something. And I like camping, because the state parks, because of that, because it's safe. Some of them ain't though. I lived at one that wasn't safe. It ain't safe right now either. It's fucking in the backwoods of this fucking hillbilly ass mafia shit. Crazy shit happens down here though. Yeah, they scan. But cameras are everywhere now. Even if there's a drone or something, they're everywhere. They're in a tree. They're in a tree in the campsite. They're in a fucking, and you don't want even be able to tell it. You won't even be able to know. Plus the fact that you carry one in your hand everywhere you go. Can't not go anywhere without it. How is that so conditioned? I do it all the time. I'll leave it in the house on purpose. Like, I'll be like, oh, I ain't put my phone. I'm going to go out here and play or whatever. I'm afraid I'll drop it. Or I'll leave it when I go somewhere on purpose. Like, if I go off with, like, say, I went off with my daughter and my grandkids, I leave the phone in the car. I don't even fuck with it. Like, none. I don't even mess with it, none. That's why I don't hardly have no pictures, because when I'm in the present moment, I'm in it. I don't take pictures of it. I'll be in the moment. I don't take pictures of it. Yeah, but there's something going on. I don't know. There's something weird. Because I keep seeing, it's weird because my Jeep is a 2003. How's there so many fucking Jeeps identical to mine out there on the road? It's crazy. Like, I've always had paid for cars. One I didn't, but I've always had paid for cars, right? And they usually, very rare, very rare, the car paid for. Okay? And for some reason, that Jeep, there's a billion of them out there. It looks just like mine. I'm talking identical. Like, exactly. Same color and everything. Got like, the weird paint where, I don't know, faded. I don't know what it does. The paint kind of fade, but it's real shiny and new on the sides. But the hood and the roof is kind of faded. Weird. But theirs does, like, in this area right here. Just in this area. And I think that there's somebody doing something in a Jeep. I don't know. I want a new car. Man, my experience, yeah, they'll last, but there's always something fucking wrong with it. Always. They'll still run, though. Thank God. Thank you, God. I'm not bitching or complaining about it. But everything that's fucking wrong with it costs like an arm and a leg to fucking fix it. Yeah, they're real big in the South. People come up to me and give me fucking ducks all the time. Fucking duck have to do with a Jeep. I'm just saying. I give them to the baby. Here, you want this duck? You're supposed to put them across your dash or whatever. I tried that for a minute. Kept falling on the floor, so I just give it to the baby. Look, I want that damn van. I seen a bus, boy. That bus is nice. It's still got all the seats in it, though. That bus is nice as hell. But that van is already ready to put in a mini fridge and everything. Like, it's ready. You can tell that van is worth it. I'd like to get a van. But I don't know how about going to be doing all that. I need to trade that in somehow at the same time as I'm getting the new. What'd you put in your Jeep? Oh, them ducks. Ducks. Dumb. I don't get that. See, I'm not a fad person. Like, I'm trendsetter. Okay. I'm not a fad person. I do it, then people start copying me and take credit for it. But I'm not one to put something that's gonna fall on the floor and irritate me and shit. I'll throw that shit fucking out the window. I'm not one to put shit like that. If it had glue or sticky on it, I might do it. But I turned the corner or two and it fell on the floor. I picked it up and said, "Here, baby." She took it. All right, y'all. And I can't believe my phone died, and now I'm almost an hour more into it, y'all. But I'm having fun with it, so I'm not. It's only 7:57. Something gonna happen quick in a hurry. It says, "I stand in the doorway. His ex has finally moved out." Dang, I just read that. Crazy. It says, "The night we slept close together, when I wake up in the darkness and discover he's turned away into his side, and I reach my hand out and he takes it in his sleep and holds it tight." Okay, like I said, I'm not the mushy gushy. Because when it's time to go to sleep, when it's time to go to sleep, y'all, you can turn your way any way you want to, because I'm going to turn mine, and you are not going to, like, lay your heavy ass body on me while I'm trying to sleep, especially around this area. Fuck no. You sleep on your side, I sleep on mine. You want to snuggle, I'll snuggle up to you. Okay? If you want me to snuggle up to you. But you're not going to, If I can't turn over because somebody's laid over me, I'm probably going to push them off on the floor and say, "Oh, what happened?" Oh, damn, sorry. Must have been a reaction. I must have had a reaction to something. Maybe your hand laying on my back, in the middle of my back, when I can't fucking move. Maybe that's the reaction I was having. I don't know, but damn. Sorry you fell on the floor. This says, "See, the insanely handsome, pensive-looking man in those photographs was my father." Take that as it resonates. I said it for a reason. It says, "Seeing that insanely handsome, pensive-looking man in those photographs was my father." That's crazy. Take it as it resonates. I gotta be free too. I'm ready to be free. Please give me a vehicle that lets me be free. Because, y'all, the vehicle trouble is the only thing. I'm telling you, I like being out there. Look, okay, it's like this. I don't so much care for being run off from places that you sleep, because that's dumb. Like, I'm laying here asleep. You gonna knock on my window? Like, what am I bothering? There's not been nobody around here for 6 hours, and now you're gonna knock on my window and tell me you can't sleep here? That's dumb. That's dumb. That is so dumb to me. But looking for those places is a pretty good adventure. It really is. I go visit these parks and stuff when I go to these different states, because I very much enjoy that. Well, I mean, I want to do God's will. That's what I that's what I put all my energy into. I want to do God's will. That's what I want to do. That's what I've always strived to do. Even thought about being a nun when I was a kid. I want to do God's will. Yeah, I've parked at plenty of Cracker Barrels. That's a good place to have the Wi-Fi too. If you run out of your data, you can go to Cracker Barrel. They got free Wi-Fi. If anybody needs to know that, go to Cracker Barrel. If you're out there and about in your vehicle, living in your vehicle or something, you go to Cracker Barrel and you can sleep there, because they are travel friendly. And if you're there in the morning, when they get there, they won't nobody bother you or say anything. But you don't want to park like right in front of the door or nothing. That's a good safe place to park too. Is the Cracker Barrel. But they got places all over. Look, and if you need to look, you can go to Google Maps and say nearest rest stop or nearest truck stop or um, closest parking, because they have places that are just for parking or just for overnight parking. For people like travel together or whatever and they park their car. Yeah, they got those too. That's crazy, ain't it? When I was in my early 30s, I was trying to study Reiki. Ain't that crazy? Reiki, that's worse than being a nun. I mean, I don't mean to say it worse. I don't mean to say it like that, worse, okay? But the things that you have to sacrifice in order to hone that, I have something natural, okay? That I mean, if I was to just be pure and not do stuff like this, but it's happening. Something's happening to my hands right now. I can feel it. It's a thing that happens to me. It's happening. I can feel my hands. They're doing something. They're like tingling, and I can feel them. I can feel it. Let me put it up against the. It happens a lot. Usually I have to touch something. Like I have to touch something physical. If that stupid bird would let me touch him, I swear. He just don't know yet. Yeah, something happens. It happens to me all the time, though. When I'm supposed to, when there's somebody around me that I'm supposed to touch to heal, I'll get these red spots. There'll be spots all over my hand. I won't feel that heat. It'll show me spots. There'll be spots all over my hand. I'll look down and my hands will be spotted. And I'll be like, looking around me. Because I know that I'm supposed to touch somebody. I just know these little signs. It's like something that just, over time, I just learned it. It created a learning. I don't know. I can't explain it. You just have to know. It's like you just have this gut feeling that you're supposed to touch that person. Like, maybe hug them even, or something. Not even know them. You'd be amazed how many people accept a hug. It's amazing, really, how many people will accept a hug. You know? But you gotta be willing to give them. You know, too. But, yeah. I mean, people want physical touch. That's why everybody walks around so... Because they want it, they crave it, but they're afraid of it. They're afraid what somebody's gonna hurt them. But they want it. They crave it. They crave it from even a baby. You have to touch a baby a bunch when they're babies. Show them love and affection and that. When people get older, they don't get that no more. Even hugs stop. You know? And people crave it. The triumphal entry. Now when they drew near to Jerusalem and became the Bethphage at Mount of Olives, then Jesus sent 2 disciples, saying to them, Go into the village opposite you, and immediately you will find a donkey tied, and a colt with her. Loosen them and bring them to me. And if anyone says anything to you, you shall say, The Lord has need of them, and immediately he will send them. There's going to be a sign. There's going to be a clear sign, collective. Okay? A clear sign. So look for the signs, okay? All right, y'all, I'm going to go. It's almost been 4 hours. 4 hours. I hate when they get that long, but this has been very interesting. But anyway, y'all, I might come right back. I don't know. Maybe I might get interested in something else. I don't know. Just being honest. I love y'all. Y'all hit that like button, subscribe, and all that good stuff. And I will see you on the flip side. See you later.